guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Arrow, the season finale for Season 1. And let me just start by saying this. Wow. Wow, that was crazy. I'll talk about what happened. The beginning was a little bit on the slow side, but we get to see Malcolm. He's getting his whole entire plan ready for the Glades to explode and do the earthquake. And now everyone's trying to, try to diffuse this bomb or machine, that way the earthquake doesn't happen. Like, Felicity is teaming up with actually, Detective Lance. And even though Detective Lance doesn't know who Arrow is, he knows that Felicity is a mutual friend, so they both team up to try to defuse the bomb, or defuse the machine. It's not really a bomb, it's like an earthquake machine. And then Moria actually says, I know I have been a bad person, but I'm going to try to redeem myself. So she's the one who tells the press, saying that Malcolm's behind all of this, and this is happening. So, that was good that Moria's trying to redeem herself. Then we get to see Laurel. She's just doing her own thing until the ending, actually, when the Glades are starting to fall down, and someone's got to save her. She's under this building that's about to collapse, and it's either Oliver or Tommy. Who's going to save her? And we get to see Tommy does save her, and Tommy sacrifices his life, and in the end makes a really redeemable ending for him, saying, I don't want to be my father, but I still love you, Ollie. And then, just seeing that kind of brother relationship that they do have in the end. And then Laurel going crazy that Tommy's dead because Tommy says, I love you in the end. Thea and Roy honestly didn't have that much, and I was kind of surprised because I thought they were going to be a bigger part in this. But I think Thea also had a little bit more a rounding characters. She found out her mother's horrible and her father's horrible, so I think that's going to round her character more. And then Roy, we got to see some action from him, which was awesome, seeing that he has some fighting skills. Even Thea, they were a good team up, but Thea just kind of ran away. She's like, alright, let's go, which is understandable too, because what's she going to do? But I think once her character gets maybe a little bit more developed, she'll get into a superior role, but we'll see. Dig also helps Ollie in this, try to help Ollie with the Dark Archer. And Dark Archer does get stabbed. We don't know if he's dead. And also Dick gets stabbed, and we don't know what's going to happen to him. I think he will heal up, depending on how they continue with the next season. Will they do a gap, or will they just continue right from the ending? Because there are some cliffhangers in this this episode that you might not notice because you don't really think about it. Thea, she goes off by herself. That's a pretty bad thing. We don't know what happened to her. We have Roy. He's helping these people. We really don't know what happens with him. And then Dig still has a knife in his chest. And so is Dark Archer. We don't know if he's dead because Ollie does tell Tommy, oh no, I didn't kill him. But really, it seemed like he did kill him. But you really don't know because it's not like he officially died. So I think Dark Archer could play still a bigger part in this. And also get some flashback of the island scenes, which I honestly think lacked. And I think these island scenes are the most annoying part of this show. It's like, we get it. Stuff happened. I think they should just wrap that up with this season. They really didn't. I just felt like with the action-packedness that's actually happened in this episode and with all the other things happening, we didn't need the island scenes. I think that was really the only disappointment I had, and maybe the little bit of slowness in the beginning. Honestly, this episode was one of the best finales I've seen in a really long time, and it's definitely one of my favorite Season 1 finales. This redefined the show, and I've been saying for the last 4 episodes, I feel like the writers made a really big turn in the show, concentrating on characters, concentrating on the big story arc, and not having the stupid hit list, which was really lacking in Season 1, and really made the show very two-dimensional and not the best. But now it's really growing into its own because it has its own story arc and has what, one thing I really love that Malcolm says, like, what are you doing this for? Why are you doing this? And now Oliver has a purpose and he knows why he's doing this. So now it just feels more sure, and I think with this ending with Season 1 is just a great continuation for Season 2. But honestly, my heart was pounding throughout this whole episode. It was amazing. Amazing episode. The tension with this episode was amazing. I have not felt that with Arrow. I think maybe once or twice I felt it, but definitely not throughout the whole episode. I think for a half an hour I felt tension and on the edge of your seat, and you just didn't want to watch commercials, which you never really do, but I think the commercials felt even longer because of that. But it was such a good episode, and I think this is going to define characters for the next season. I think Felicity and Dig and Oliver, they become more of a team, which I love seeing. And then just a shake with Dig and Oliver saying we're brothers, which was really great. Thea, I think she's going to become more of a rounded character because of what Moria did, and maybe this will push her to become Speedy. It really could happen with Roy, you know, me saying, oh, well, you helped those people, maybe I want to help these people too. I think those two definitely have a journey with each other, and they're both have the potential of becoming Speedy, so that's going to be interesting. And then Laurel, I think Laurel has most potential, because we've been saying, like, how's Laurel going to get to become Black Canary? This is this is an event that definitely will push her to do that. Is she going to trust the law? Because the law didn't help Tommy. Tommy died, you know, and Malcolm worked around the law, so maybe she could work around the law. I really think with this trauma, because she really liked Tommy and Oliver, the whole love triangle thing, which is finally over also, which is a great thing. And like, I got a little pissed where they're like, oh, Tommy, Oliver, you know, the love triangle doesn't quite work on all shows. Like Vampire Diaries, it kind of works, but even that's kind of getting boring. But, you know, love triangles works in certain shows, but with this, it's kind of, you know, but I felt it was a good ending to the love triangle because of Tommy's death. Tommy just honestly broke my heart when that all happened, and I definitely teared up, definitely choked up a little. It was just a great scene. Again, I think this is the one thing that will push Laurel to become Black Canary. Really think we're going to see a changed character with her, just seeing how she reacts with that. And I really thought Detective Lance was going to die, which I'm kind of happy he didn't, because I think he had a lot of potential in this episode too, and he's going to become a really cool Commissioner Gordon type of character. I don't think he'll find out that Ollie is the Arrow or the Vigilante, but I think he will become a Commissioner Gordon type of thing. It's like, oh, I don't know who you are, but I'm going to help you. And I think Felicity is just going to be in the middle of all that. But, loved this episode. Loved it. The action sequences were great, and I think, again, the best part of this was the tension, the emotion, and they finally learned character development, and this character development happened in this episode tenfold. Every character had some sort of development, and really something interesting to bring to season 2. I think it's just on a great track for the next season. Honestly, best episode of the season, honestly. Best episode, and again, one of my favorite finales for season 1 finale especially, and now we know what Arrow will do with their finales. Again, I think the writers just did a turn with this show, and I'm so happy to see that, this turn. It did an amazing turn. So, you can probably see my past reviews and now see this review. I think that proves how much this show has grown. So tell me in the comments below what you thought. Tell me each character, what did you think? What do you think is going to happen in season 2? The Glades is destroyed. How's this going to affect Star City? How's this going to affect Oliver? Will he still be the Vigilante? Because he said that was his last thing. What is his goal for the next season? Blew my mind, guys. 5 out of 5 stars. Even though the island stuff kind of annoyed me, but the other stuff were amazing, and really, I did not expect Tommy to die. I really thought it was going to be Thea, or even Detective Lance, or I was thinking Dark Archer, but I was thinking more Thea or Dark Archer, and I was like, Dark Archer would be a cop-out. But Tommy, I did not expect him. I expected something else with this character, but I think he was the best character to kill off, and the best way to really end his story, and it was great. So tell me in the comments below what you thought. Definitely, this was a great episode. 5 out of 5 stars. Can't wait for season 2. And I'll have more Arrow reviews for season 2 in September or October, whenever the new episodes come, because last season was October, you know, last fall, but usually they actually do it early September. But we'll see. So I hope you guys enjoyed this Comic Uno. Tell me your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.